Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I'm going to do today is I am going to make another master board. Um, I want to try and make another folio from the master board. And you can either call it a master board or glue pages because I'm going to be gluing pages on here. Now these are two large envelopes where photos came in. So I'm going to join these together, and each envelope is 9.5 long, no, 9.5 wide by 9.5 long by 12 wide. So I'm going to join them. I'm going to join them the widthways, lengthways, by the lengthways. And so that'll make them 14, 15, 17, maybe 18 inches long, wide. Oh my gosh. Around 18 inches wide. And, so I'll probably have to cut it to make the folio. But we'll see. We'll see when we get to that point. So what I want to do is I'm going to join them right at that crease. So I want to glue this, and I brought along a lot of papers. I have music papers, book pages, and other things to glue on here. I have stamp sheets, just to give it a little bit more interest than what I've been doing inside these glue books, master boards. Oh, this is kind of thick over here, so I may have to, I think it'll be fine. Because this has, I probably should just take this off or just glue it down. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this back down onto the front, onto the other folder that it's going to be glued onto. I'm just going to glue this flap backwards because it'll be pretty thick if I leave it where it is, if you see what I mean. Okay. And this is still kind of sticky on this side, but that's not a problem because I'll be gluing different things on here. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get started with the gluing. Okay, let me see. I have music papers and book pages. And I'm going to start, well, I'm going to start right over here on the end. Now I'm going to try and use my glue stick. I don't know how well that's going to be, because for me, I'm probably using the wrong glue sticks. They don't hold that well, or it just seems to be, when I make a glue book, the papers, they just seem to come up. And this is a Scotch, and I was told that Scotch was pretty good and reliable with sticking. Okay. Okay, let's. Alrighty. Okay, and I'll get some book pages here. This is pretty. This is a pretty old. These books are pretty pretty used because, well, they're great in color, but I'll tell you, the pages are a little brittle, and I just don't want them to fall apart, especially with gluing, because sometimes when you use the glue stick and the pages are brittle, they will just kind of break off. Okay. And it doesn't matter if the book pages are upside down or sideways or backwards. That doesn't matter at all. And I like using different papers that have, you know, like the different colors on them. This is kind of a newer book that this came from, so there's really a big difference. Oh, I'm never gonna get this right side. Let me just make this straight. So this page is all glued up. And whatever papers are hanging off the folio here that I'll be making, that's fine, because we're just going to cut it off. Cut the extra pieces that are hanging. Okay, I want to try and get as close to the edge as I can. And I am proud to say that today we have a sunny day, so I won't be saying it's storming or cloudy. It's beautiful. It's the temperature is great. It's mid-70s and it's breezy and sunny. A really lovely day out there today, which is nice to report. Not that I have to report, you know, how my weather is going. Okay. Oh, this is sticking to me. Okay, let's see what else I have here. That's a little different. I have some of my Sears paper, and we have lady boots here, which are quite pretty. The old-time shoes. This is a early afternoon crafting. It seems lately I've been crafting late afternoon, but today it's a little earlier, which is nice. Okay, I did have my stamps. Here they are. I have a sheet of these old stamps that were my husband's, and so I'm going to use these. just want to get these edges off, the straight edges. Have this all ready to go. I don't know if you can see the different colors in the papers. And you know, I always say that because when I'm putting anything down, it looks one way to me, and then when I look in the camera, the colors look off. But then when I'm uploading the video, it's basically what I saw. So I don't know why that happens. Oh, there's parts of this stamp book that's coming up. Okay, let's see. I need more of these pages. And I think I'm going to go across the top because I don't want to have these kind of papers on one side and then run out of it, and then one kind is on one page, if you know what I mean. And this way, if I scatter them, then I'll just have this kind all over. I think that's the way I had it. Okay. Oh boy, this is sticking to the book, to my glue page book. I'm going to turn that page. Let's see if I get some stamps down here. Oh, this here glue stick is finished. So let me get another one. I have bits and pieces of these glue sticks because, you know, like when I use one and then when I go to glue again and use the glue stick, I don't know, I can't find it. So then I get another glue stick. So I have bits and pieces of glue sticks here. So the one I was just using was towards the end, and this is as far as I've got until now. And this one here this one's almost to the end also. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get some music papers on in the middle over here. Actually, I'm just going to go right across. Right across the top there. Oh boy, and this glue stick really must be old because it's gloppy. Oh my goodness. I don't know how well. And I'm at the bottom of that. Oh, this is a mess. Oh my gosh, I'm so gluey right now. Okay, this is going in the trash. And I have another one that I brought along. So I'll use that next. Okay, let's see. I do have some paper that I painted my doily on. Now I can either use that, the one side, just try and use up these papers that are in my bin here. I wonder if I should. Oh, what the heck, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my the painting side. That's what this is all about, to have interest on the papers, the pages, right? Okay, we'll put that there. I'll put this right in the corner. Let me move this. These folders are big. I can't get the whole page here in one shot of the camera. Okay. Let's do another stamped one. Put that right there. I love these stamp papers. Okay, that looks pretty. Very pretty. And then we'll get more music paper. Let me move this guy up. And I'm not too worried about getting all the way down to the bottom. I mean, I'll try if I can, but because I'm gonna have to cut this down to make a folio because it's really big. And I could take a little off the bottom, a little off the top, just so that it's nice and even. Okay, so maybe I'll work on here and get some. I'll use up this music paper that I have. Oops. And we'll get this right in the middle there. Okay. Okay, and I brought doilies to my different colored doilies to put on here also after I get these other pages done. I really enjoy working with the Sears catalog booklet that I have, because the paper in there is not that it's vintage, but what's in them, what's in the book, are pictures of vintage items, which are nice. Okay, get those corners glued down. And I think I'm gonna stick some boots to cover this area right there. Okay. When I make these master boards or glue pages, when I first started doing it, I was using little pieces of not slivers, but little sections of paper, and it just took so long. And what I do now is I go a little bigger so I can, let's see what else, so that it moves quickly, because you really decorate the pages up with the ephemera that you use on there. Oh, here's some more pink paper. Okay. Okay, we have probably 2 more little pieces. And maybe, you know, I have a page that's loose in here. This is a vintage book, and look at how the papers, I use it for gluing, but the papers, they're cracking. But they look great because the color of the pages are really great. Look, I don't even know that I'm gonna be able to get a glue stick to hold it down. Okay, let's see, what can I put here? I've been using the same pages here. Okay, let's get some trunks here. Just gonna rip off these ends so they're not straight. Okay, we don't have too much further to go here. Okay, I think I have just one more piece over here to go, and I can stick music paper here because it looks like this will cover it right up. And then I'll just move all this off and try and put some, and then just get different kinds of ephemera on here. Okay. All right, let me cover up this glue stick because I'll probably use the art glitter glue to put the things down. Okay, this looks good. I'm really liking this. So I do have some fall flowers here, and I think this is Tracy Fox, some of her ephemera pages. So I'm just going to rip these down just to, oh, that's pretty. I'm going to use the art glitter glue instead of the glue stick. I'm trying not to use my art glitter glue for everything that I glue because I really like that the best. So I'm just trying to use my glue sticks, especially when I'm doing something like this, just to save that art glitter glue because it is pretty pricey. But I'll tell you, I really like it the best for, you know, gluing things. And I'm just going to randomly stick them in different places. You know, I have in mind that I really wanted to make another folio. Make this the cover of a wraparound folio. I really enjoy doing that. But, you know, you never know how you're going to use any of these pieces when you make them. They could turn out to be journaling cards. Okay, what else I wanted to do is I wanted to get some of my painted doilies and, you know, just kind of glue these down. I have gold. Just to randomly stick them down and it's something different. I don't think I've ever stuck these down on this kind of a project before. Oops. They're just hard to stick down because of all the holes on it. Okay. Oh, that I'm not going to use. And I can maybe take the bluey one. Just going to see how this turns out so that I'll know for the next time I make one of these if I would put a doily on. And honestly, you never know unless you try it. Because when I was gathering all my materials up, I thought, you know, I'd like to try the doilies and see what they look like on here. So we'll just see how it goes, whether I would do this again. Okay, and I'll put oh, look at this. This end is folded over. Okay, let's see. We're going to put this down wherever it may fall. Okay. And I have other pieces of ephemera that when I pulled everything out, there was no rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to use up what I have in my leftover bins over here. So I'm just kind of, wondering how this is going to turn out. It could turn out beautiful, and it could turn out rubbishy. So we'll just see. Oh, here's a pretty lady. I think I'm just going to tear out around her so she's not so square, Well, by square I mean the piece of ephemera, so it's not so even. Oh boy. It's difficult because I have glue all over my fingers. I want to keep her right under the boots. I love these vintage ladies that I have. And I don't, I really don't even know if I have any more with me right now, but oh, she's so pretty. Let's see if I have more in here. Oh my goodness. I don't see any more. And I do have these. And like I said, there's no rhyme or reason for pieces of ephemera that I pulled out here. But these are sheets of paper that I had inside my Let's Use It bin. Let's use it up bin. This reminds me of, just having all this ephemera and just kind of putting random stuff on this board. It reminds me of the master board that I made, and you turn it around and then you just kind of cut it and see how the pieces come out. And I'll tell you that really, it wasn't bad at all. It was really pretty good. So this reminds me of, I'm like, oh, I wonder how this is going to turn out. And it's probably going to turn out really nice. But then you never know. I'm sure it'll be fine. And you know what? When I get everything on here, and then when I set it aside to dry, and maybe I'll come back to it tomorrow and finish it. I'm not sure. I'll probably grab other pieces of ephemera. I'll probably grab some ladies, because I don't even know how she got into my use it up bin. Put this down at the corner. Okay, what else do I have here? I do have some of these. I can use more of those. And then I have this here floral book that I can take some flowers out of here. This is not in my use it up bin. But these are just different kind of flowers to give it more. Oh, this is really pretty. It's on the longish side. Maybe I'll just put it here. Just to get different color on here. Okay, let me these are like watercolor flowers. They remind me of watercolor flowers. Not sure if this is the look that it was made with. That's pretty. Yeah, these flowers are really pretty. I really like these. And let's see. Let's see, I have this to put somewhere. And let's see, I have another one. Oh, these poor papers are getting torn up. Put that there, maybe. Just trying to randomly place these in different places. Okay, we'll stick that there. Now I'm going to cover up my stamps. Okay. And then I have to stick that somewhere. Okay. Oh, pardon me, I'm trying to look for my bows over here. I don't know if I have them handy. Where they are. Okay. Where can I put this down? Or maybe I don't need it, but I'm really liking these flowers. These are like watercolor flowers. Okay, up there looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, let me see if this is the end of these papers. Let me bring these in somehow because I have one there. Okay. I'm really liking these colors here. They're very full to me. And I'm really liking the floral on here. Okay, this is really pretty. I'm just trying to see how I can break this down without tearing too many flowers apart. Oh, maybe here? Yeah, that looks good there. And then I do have no, I think I like that. That there. This over here. I like this spray here. And I think it would be really pretty next to the lady. I'm thinking. So I'm going to rip it down and then we'll see without tearing too much of the flower apart. This black line is making it look like too square. Or is this one here better? Or maybe this blue one? All these tough decisions, I'll tell you. Somehow I think I'm liking this blue one. Do we like this one? Or this one? I have to make up my mind soon. I'm just going to stick this one down because I can't make my mind up, and I don't want to spend too much time dawdling with trying to make up my mind. So okay. No, I probably don't have to use up all these flowers, but I'll tell you, I really feel like I want to. I'm going to put this one here because it's also going to hold down that doily. Because there's a lot of pieces on this doily that's not glued. I don't know if I would use the doily again unless maybe if I glued it on tissue paper or something so it was almost like a solid piece, if you know what I mean. Okay, should I put oh wait, what did I have here? Did it fall? I thought I had flowers that were to go over there. I think that is the flowers. Just so that I have flowers. Yeah, I'm going to put these on there. So this way the edges of this board is going to be, I'm just liking these flowers. I'm really liking them. Even though I'm covering up my stamps. I'm going to rip these down and see what these here look like right over that doily. And I'll do the same thing with the same intentions like that I did on. So you still see the doily, and this is still protecting. Well, this is pretty well glued down, but I don't know. I like that there. Bring it down to the bottom or have it a little up. I'm going to put it down because I like it. And then I think the board is pretty well set. And I know I'm going to stick more things down on here. And we can do that when we come back again. Because I think we're running long right now. I'm at 50 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it a video right now. And we'll be back. And we'll just fix it up. Maybe stick in a little bit more ephemera pieces through here, and then we'll work on making the folio, or maybe even just a booklet. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's going to be fun because I love the way it turned out. Maybe I can get more ladies and stick them through here. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.